Good morning, everyone. Happy Saturday. Do you have your pot of coffee? Yeah, there's a sticker on there. So I can take the sticker off, but then it leaves all this gunk on there that I have to like dig out my Gooby Gone and like try to get off, and it's just easier to leave it on there. But oh well. So I have a giant cup of coffee. Look at that. Oh, I love it. Nummer. Um, cause yeah, I am bound and determined to have a good day. Because it's been a rough week. It has been a very rough week. Those of you that watched my video on Wednesday? Was that Wednesday? It was hump day and I was upset. um, yeah. Um, it was just, again, like I said in my video, the job that I'm training to do, it's to be a substitute for a daycare. It's great. The company is really great. The people that work there are really nice. And I love working with kids. Yeah, I love working with kids. I'm studying to be a teacher. Um, Granted, they have me more in the infant room, which is almost completely different than because they had me kind of training with different age groups, and being in the infant room, totally different ballgame because it's not they're not on a schedule. Each individual child is on their own individual schedule, and you have to kind of keep up on that. You know, okay, you need to be changed. Now this one needs to be fed, and this one needs to go down for a nap, and they have 8 kids, 8 babies in there, and yeah, holy buckets. Anyways, so that is I'm actually enjoying the training, um, juggling, working and being a mom and being a full-time student and everything else on top of that. It was a lot. I was overwhelmed. Plus having conjunctivitis. Um, and TMI, I'm a girl and I got my period. And um, yeah, so it was just a whole lot of, I was just exhausted and I didn't want to deal with things. And I was just like, I was so emotional. And there's nothing wrong with being emotional. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just sometimes life kind of overwhelms you, and I just needed a moment to cry about it. Because unfortunately, I can't really talk to my husband about the stresses of it. I talk to my husband about a lot of things, but right now he's in a, I don't want to say a delicate state, but he is. He is. Little background. Um, Over the summer, my husband. Okay, my husband works for the post office, and he used to be a city carrier, where he would drive around in the postal vehicle delivering mail. But most of his routes were not really driving. Like he would drive to a spot and then have to walk multiple blocks and everything like that, which is fine, except when there's a foot of snow on the ground or it's pouring rain, and it was just he he hated it. My husband was in the Marines. He has dealt with a lot of shit in his life, um, but he finished his contract and he got out of the Marines because he wanted to focus on starting a family and doing all that, and um, he's dealt with the shit and he doesn't want to deal with the shit anymore. And it's different shit, but sorry, I'm cussing a lot. Um, yeah, it was just, yes, baby. Yeah, you made a mess. Can you keep that in your mouth, please, and not on your clothes? This kid. I love her so much. Anyways, so yeah, he was hating trudging through the snow and all this stuff. So he made the decision after looking into it, that he wanted to be a rural carrier, which meant getting his own delivery vehicle, um, but it would be the extent of his walking would be if a house got a package and he would have to run the package to the door. That would be the extent of his walking. So he went from walking, um, you know, 10 to 15 miles a day to basically just sitting in a car, which has a different toll on someone's body. But the problem with that also came, we had to drain our entire savings for him to get the vehicle to do this, because he had to turn it into a right wheel drive, and he needed to get a vehicle that was going to basically be rugged enough to drive on these back country roads. So we drained all of our savings to make that happen. FYI, that vehicle that he spent all the money on is now parked in our driveway because it's broken down. And he's been now driving my Buick, which was given to me by family, but it has a front bench seat, so he's able to sit in the passenger side and just reach across with his leg and drive like that. Anyways, and they only guarantee him 1 day a week. The rest, he's guaranteed to work every Saturday. Aside from that, they just call him as they need him, which sucks financially. He's making more per hour than he was at his other job, but significantly less hours. So why am I telling you this? This is the reason I can't really talk to my husband about my frustration with having to work on top of being a mom and a full-time student, because I can tell, despite everything, I can tell that he feels really bad about it. And I can tell that he has quite a bit of guilt going on that he's pushing aside. My husband is the we don't deal with emotions kind of guy. That's just how he is. He grew up in a home where it was, unfortunately, it was kind of ground into him that men don't have feelings. It was a kind of a bad situation growing up. But so I can tell, just because I know my husband and I can kind of read him, that it's kind of taking a toll on him. And so I'm doing what I got to do to help out. He's doing what he can. He's kind of in the process of trying to get a job with the TSA. Even though that would be technically part-time, he would be guaranteed at least 25 hours, and it would be decent money. And yeah, at least that can kind of supplement what he would be making with the post office, or what he's not making with the post office, because that's how that supplement works. Whatever. Talking too much. So yeah, so I'm putting on my brave face. Had a rough week because it was the first time I had gone to work in 2.5 years, which the work itself isn't a problem. It's just juggling life. I miss my baby. I came home and I would have, bless my husband's heart. It's kind of the whole, he kind of just thinks that stay-at-home mom just stays at home with baby and plays with baby all day, which she's not a baby, she's a toddler. But and even though I keep telling him, I'm like, no, honey, I'm like on my feet all day long. I'm doing dishes, I'm doing laundry, I am doing everything around the house. It's a very rare thing where I'm just spend all day sitting. Like, this is one of the reasons I started doing these videos, because it is my time to sit. Yes, sweetie, what's up? Yeah. Why don't you drink your juice? She's making such a mess. We're gonna have to change your clothes, aren't we? Yup. Anyways, so yeah, he's been staying home with Katie because free daycare. And I come home and it's like, oh, what'd you do today? Oh, we played with puzzles. We did this. That's great. And then I'm like, did you do your laundry? Did you do any dishes? I take it back. He did do 1 load of dishes. So I come home and I have like all the stuff that I would normally do throughout my day just kind of is piled up at the end of the day. And I have homework to do. And I miss my daughter. I miss my daughter so much, and I just wanted to hug on to her and be like, nope, I'm not doing anything else except hugging my daughter, because I missed her and I want to know how her day was, and I want to just enjoy time with her. And so that was kind of wearing on me. But guess what, guys? We woke up yesterday morning to snow on the ground. So there's a light at the end of the tunnel. And that light is Christmas. um, but seriously, I love snow. I hate driving in snow, but I love snow. It's refreshing and beautiful. Because being cold outside is one thing. If it's cold and gloomy and just kind of cruddy out, ugh. But if it's cold and there's snow and the sun is shining and it's bliss. That is absolute bliss right there. So right now, you can see the sun is shining. It is gorgeous out, and we're gonna have a good day. And Katie and I have been working on cleaning every night before bed. So this has kind of been my thing, is if I can get my kid to start cleaning up. That's less that I have to do. Granted, right now it's mommy plays the cleanup song and she does the cleaning while Katie just kind of watches her and like, what's mom doing? But I'm hoping she's eventually going to join in. She's eventually going to help with this cleanup thing. If anything, it gets me motivated to clean up before I go to bed. That way the next day we wake up and I walk into the living room and it's beautiful and it's clean. So yeah. So the living room, I don't have to deal with the living room right now. I have a list of things I'm going to get done today though. I got some homework. I got some laundry. I already got the dishwasher going. Oh yeah, props to me. And yeah, we got to go pick up some stuff at the store. I got to mail off a box to my sister with clothes for her kid. And it's going to be a good day. It's going to be a good day. Yeah, I'm rambling. Sorry, not sorry. Just wanted to say that everyone has their struggles, and I had a really kind of awful week of just exhausted, overwhelmed life, but it's not going to define today or this weekend. I'm not living in the past. I am moving forward. We are going to drink our giant cup of coffee. And yeah. It's good stuff. But yeah. Living for today, not for yesterday, a little bit for tomorrow. Because if you don't have your eye on the future, then you don't think about consequences. So, kind of important. Yeah, it's going to be a good day. I'm excited. It is almost 10 o'clock. We slept in today. My daughter didn't wake up till 9 o'clock this morning. I woke up at 8:30, but so that means she's not going to nap today. But that's even better because then I don't have to worry about trying to schedule in her nap because we're just going to go and get it all done. And I don't think I'm going through a manic phase right now. I think I'm just living it. Because I've talked about the whole bipolar fun thing. I think I went through, I dealt with a little depression this week, but most of it was just kind of life piling up on me and feeling tired from being sick and being a woman and all that other fun stuff. Pulling myself out of it. Not really feeling manic, not really feeling depressed right now. I'm just feeling positive and confident that this past week is in the past, and all I have to look forward to is the things I put in front of me, which are great things. I have a job, I have school, I have my daughter. One of the things that I like to do when I'm feeling down, when I posted my video, my Wednesday video, that was me just kind of sitting in it. That was, and that's okay. Sometimes you just have to sit in it for a moment. You have to feel it. I needed a good cry. And let me tell you, when I shut off that camera, I had myself a good cry, and I needed that because I'd been holding it in because I didn't want to show it to my husband because I didn't want him to feel bad because I know he already does. And so I sat in it and I wallowed a little bit, and I felt better the next day. I needed that cry, and then I found some perspective the next day, and I've realized that this having this job is a good thing. Not only does it help us financially, I mean, not a whole lot because it's $10 an hour. Better than nothing. I am grateful. I am grateful for what I have. And this time, this past week spent away from my daughter has really made me appreciate her more. I held her a little closer when I was with her, and you know, we all have a tendency to get, I'm not going to say we all do, but I know that, you know, sometimes we take things for granted, and it's normally when, you know, I would just let her play, and I'd sit here and, you know, play a game on my phone or whatever, have my little downtime. I didn't really do that this week. I didn't have time to do that this week, but I spent a lot more precious time with my daughter when I had the opportunity. So the silver lining is it made me appreciate things a little more. So we are going to continue that appreciation today and spend time together and do things. We're going to go to the park. We are going to put on our snow pants and our boots and our hats and our gloves, and we're going to go to the park and we're going to play. Because yeah, why not? So now that it's, again, too long, don't care. Sorry. Not sorry. I hope you guys have a fabulous day. Yeah. Be appreciative of what you have. It's okay to wallow if you're feeling terrible. Just don't sit in it for too long. Don't let it define your life. If you need to take a moment to wallow, wallow. Feel it. Have a good cry, because that's an emotional release. Crying can help you feel better. It's okay. Yeah. But find the silver lining and focus on the future and don't live in the past. If you gotta feel it, but move on. So that's what we're doing today. I hope you guys have a fabulous day. I think I already said that, but yeah. So we're gonna have a great day today. Don't you drink my coffee. It's not. Where'd he go? Oh, he ran away. Oh well. Do you want to come say hi? Oh, she's covered in yogurt. Never mind. Sit down. Katie, sit back down in your chair, please. This is Kate. Oh, get down. Get down. My daughter has yogurt all over the front of her, and she just. Mommy's gonna clean the cover to the couch today. Oh, this is fun. Katie, are we gonna have a good day? Hi. Yeah, look at that mess you made. You're wearing your vest that Daddy got you because what does Daddy say? Daddy says you guys are vesties. Look at that. You're so precious.
It goes.
Yogurt?
Button.
Button? Is that your fishy yogurt? And a spoon? Look how cute you are. I love this kid. Is that nummy? All right. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Yes, baby. Oh, don't you dare. You eat that. You do not make a mess.
No.
All right. I got to regulate. So, love you guys.
Yeah.
Have a fabulous day.
Mama.